The real problem, which, by the way, no one ever talks about, is that everywhere we look at society, we celebrate victimhood. We are no longer celebrating people who put in the work. We are no longer celebrating people who overcome. Instead, we are celebrating people who have the saddest story. Well, let me tell you something, guys. You can compete for that your entire life and nobody's going to bring you a thing except a couple likes and a couple bull comments that people don't mean.
I was a fucking pathetic motherfucker, man. People cannot say that to themselves. We have to choose these great fucking magical words that make people feel good. Tell yourself the truth. If someone calls you fucking fat, they may be bullying you, but you might be fucking fat. Someone calls you dumb, it's mean, but you might be fucking dumb. It's life, man. Take it for what it's worth and change it. I think it feels good telling people at a fourth grade reading level in high school, I stuttered, I lied to people to be their fucking friends. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good at all. But maybe someone's doing the same shit. And maybe they can realize, wow, that motherfucker was a piece of shit. And he fucking now is a Navy SEAL, retired guy, and runs these miles and was 297 pounds and pathetic fucker. And wow.
The real winners are still and always will be the people who aren't immune from obstacles, but instead see obstacles as an opportunity to get better. They see this as the path to winning, and they are right. They will always be right. And no matter how much we try to soften the world down for everybody to feel like a fucking winner, not everybody will be. The only people that are going to win are going to be the people who recognize the opportunity to improve when they get punched in the fucking face. There is nobility in overcoming hardship. There is nobility in overcoming obstacles. There's nobility in creating a story that other people are inspired by. There's nobility in fucking dominating. You know why? Because it shows people, the people who are coming after you in this life, what's possible.
We have an epidemic in this world. The epidemic I'm talking about is a lot of people bitch about fucking everything. They bitch about not having time. They bitch about their boss, they bitch about their husband, they bitch about their lives, they bitch about everything. We bitch about everything in life, but we do nothing about it. Very few people do anything about it. I'm fat, I'm out of shape, all these fucking things. What the fuck are you doing about it? You gotta take action in your life. You gotta stop bitching. You gotta start find a solution to your fucking problem. Don't be the problem. Take action. For every action, there's an opposite reaction. If all you do is bitch, nothing's gonna happen in your life.
I see a lot of stories talking about how fucking hard people have it. It's one thing to share stories about how hard things are when you've overcame those things. It's a whole nother thing to share those stories about how hard things are so that you get attention. I see the same fucking story told year after year after year after year with no change. And I want to talk to you guys specifically, the ones that aren't changing, the ones that keep telling the sad story. You need to understand something. No one gives a fuck about your sad story unless you're doing something to overcome it. You're not inspiring anybody. You're not empowering anybody. You're pacifying people and trying to convince them to be more like you, someone who will not execute against the problems that they already know that they have. No one gives a shit about your struggles. No one gives a shit how hard you have it. And to be completely fucking honest, you don't have it that fucking hard. Okay? You're watching this shit on YouTube. You didn't have to search for clean water to drink today. You didn't have to fucking go out and, get lucky to find a meal today. You're watching this shit on a fucking phone that costs $1,000. So let's get real about how hard shit really is. It ain't. What's hard is actually doing something about it. And most of you, because the culture of society these days is very fucking soft, most of you will put these stories about how hard you have it in front of your actual dreams and goals and desired outcomes for yourself in your life. Lots of people have it harder than you. Lots of people have much bigger obstacles than you. And lots of those same motherfuckers have done exactly what you want to do and done it better and taken it further than you. And that, my friends, is the truth. When you sit there and talk about how hard you have it and how hard things are and how hard you're struggling, realize that no one gives a fuck unless you're doing something to overcome it. My question to you is, are you? Are you doing something to overcome it? Or are you just telling a story because it gets attention?